one Tar Heel from one Tar Heel to another. As you look about it, former Tar Heel legend Sam Howell, in terms of the trade, what he actually was involved in the draft this weekend, and not in the way that you would actually think. Sam
Mm.
Howell was actually traded over this weekend for some draft picks, four
I
draft
did see.
picks.
I
So
did see that
Sam,
he got traded during the
so for
thing.
those who
I didn't
didn't
pay much
see,
attention to what the terms were, but
yeah, for those who didn't see, the Seattle Seahawks traded Sam Howell. They traded him and the 172nd pick to move up and grab the 142nd pick from the Minnesota Vikings, which I'm not against Sam going there. I do feel bad for him though, because this will be his third team in 4 years since he's come into the league in 2022. So like 22, because he didn't play but one game in 22. 2023, he was the starter for
he started
Washington.
all at 23. And
And
honestly, for how bad of a team it was, didn't put up bad
oh,
numbers.
he put up, listen, as bad as the O line they had and as bad as the team it was, the man threw 39-46. He threw for 3,900 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 21 interceptions. To be honest, you can't ask more of him.
Because you got to remember, he did this with the same organization that literally turned their backs, with an offensive line that literally turned their backs on Dwayne Haskins.
I'm saying,
So,
like,
like, to do what he
I'm
did
not
was great.
against. I thought he did phenomenal. I thought he did a great job, and now he's going to a place in Minnesota where the quarterback room is him, J.J. McCarthy, and Brett Rippin. Rippin. I don't know how to say his last name
So yeah,
because
he could easily
he's
win it
easily
back.
QB two.
He honestly, there's a wide open competition. Honestly, like Brett Rippin doesn't count, but the
Wow.
rest of the,
Then
I
Brett,
said it.
hey, them Brett Rippin fans gonna be on you, bro. Them
They
Brett
can be on
Rippin
my neck.
fans,
I don't care.
them
I don't
Brett,
care. I don't.
them
I don't
Brett
care.
Rippin fans gonna come for your neck.
Then you clearly haven't watched him play in the NFL. That's all I can say.
Nah,
That's
so
all I can say. If you
I'm gonna
gonna
say
come in
this.
my, if you gonna come for me saying that Brett Rippin don't count, you clearly have not watched that man play since college. Clearly,
Like I'm gonna say this.
not saying he's garbage because he's definitely better than me. That man made it to the league.
Now you,
However, he will
hey,
forever ride bitch. It is what it is.
wow. I ain't gonna front. Somebody gonna come for your neck. They are a Brett Rippin stan. They
Please,
love Rippin, and
please,
you are just is listen, bro. They
please,
coming for you. They coming for you.
please. That's okay. I don't care
Nah,
because
but
I
I'm gonna
said it.
say this.
I'm gonna say it again.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm not gonna say it's a wide open competition. However, I clearly think Sam Howell's QB2. Even if they haven't had competition yet between him and Brett, I clearly think Sam is QB2.
Oh, definitely.
Like
Definitely.
the only reason
He
why I
should
don't
go
think
on to the depth chart starting the season, even starting off season as QB2.
the only reason why I don't think he's QB1 or I don't think it's a wide open competition is because they gave one, Minnesota got rid of Sam Darnold. They didn't re-sign him or try to keep him. And Sam Darnold got them to the NFC title game last year, if I'm recalling
True.
correct.
And then on top of
And
that, remember JJ McCarthy's a first round pick who
exactly,
didn't
because
get a chance to who even in preseason did very well in preseason. Didn't
because
really
you
get a
and I
chance to
both
see
talked
much in
about
the regular
that.
season.
Because I was like, with how Sam Darnold did, I was telling you, nah, they gonna keep JJ. Like,
Yeah.
and you were like, I don't know. Sam did good. I'm like, nah, they put too much stock in JJ not to like give him the keys at least to start. But I do like bringing
Now I
in
feel like
Sam.
you were like I feel like you twisted my argument a little bit because that's not because we weren't talking about JJ McCarthy staying. We were talking about Sam Darnold staying.
And I
We
was
knew
saying,
JJ
Stem,
was staying.
I said, Stem, okay, if I'm twisting your argument, here was my point, and we'll clear the air now. If I'm twisting your argument, first off, I'll be a man and apologize to you upright. My whole standpoint was Sam wasn't gonna stay because they put so much stock into JJ McCarthy. That was my whole stance because
Yeah.
JJ was their first round pick, and all he did was he tore his ACL, which is why he missed the season.
Right.
That's why I said I'm like Sam Darnold just proved he could carry a team. He was definitely going to be QB2, and so now I believe it was JJ's time. Now I will say this: if JJ somehow, and I'm not wishing this on him, if he ends up injured again, and Sam Howell goes and does the same thing and leads them to the playoffs, a deep playoff run, then Minnesota might think about getting rid of JJ.
Right. So now you're not fully now. When I say twisted my argument, I'm not saying that you fully just like changed everything I said. That's not what happened. I think the focus got shifted a little bit because I was like I said, I was on that same side of the argument of yeah, we already know JJ's not going anywhere. Now we were talking about how there was rumor that he was potentially a trade option going into the offseason. But the main concern was okay, is Sam Darnold going to stay based off of one, quarterback competition heating up, JJ McCarthy not really getting a chance to go in and really prove anything, but Sam's taking you to the playoffs. And three, and if they do keep Sam, are they going to be able to afford Sam? Because you know he's going to want more money for the fact of I took you out to the playoffs.
Not even to the playoffs. I
1
had
year
y'all as
free
the
agent.
one. I had y'all as the
These
1 seed or a 2 seed. Yeah, I had
y'all
y'all.
top
I
top
had
three
y'all
seeds in the playoffs,
in the.
and I'm gonna need some kind of compensation for that. And that was the biggest question: is like, are you going to pay him? And when and basically we all saw no, they weren't.
I'm not paying.
Yeah,
Like,
Seattle's going to pay him. I don't think
Seattle will pay him. Actually,
I don't think they need to.
I don't think Seattle picked him up.
They did pick him up.
Oh,
Sam
they
Darnold
picked up
was
Sam. Oh, okay.
They picked up him and Drew Lock. So Drew Lock is going back to Seattle. Yep, I said the same thing.
Wait, I remember Drew Lock being in Denver. He was in Seattle too.
Drew Lock was in Denver. He went to Seattle after that. Then he went to New York, and now he's back in Seattle. This is his second stint in Seattle.
Ew. Well, at least they like you.
I mean, at least they like him. I give you that. But my problem is, what if Sam goes down, or if Sam's trash? Luckily enough, you drafted Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, that is
Luckily
true.
enough, you drafted Geno 2.0.
That is true, but we gotta get off of that. So Sam Howell, first things first. We hope you do well in Minnesota as a Tar Heel. Like, I'd love to see you get some PT, but you getting PT means McCarthy got injured, and I never want to wish injury on anybody.
Listen, kill it in the preseason, kill it in minicamp, and just
You know
be prepared
what?
if something happens.
Here's what I'll say. Kill it, like he said, kill it preseason, kill it in minicamp, and be ready if another team loses their starter or whatever the case may be, and you get traded again. And you get to go ball out.